Tell me about tradition of North Tonawanda, what it means to you.
Well, it means everything to me since
Come
growing
closer
up.
to me and speak up.
Growing up, 12 years old, I was at the North Tonawanda sectional championship game at Rich Stadium. My parents went to Tonawanda High School. My uncle, I don't think ever missed a TNT game his whole life that he was living. And my cousins played on that '79 championship game. And so I grew up out of town in Batavia, so I was always aware of the tradition. And NT football is everything.
You were on the staff for the 2009 team as well, too.
Yes.
Heck of a magical run, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, to me, the run started when I first started coaching in 1994 for Dave Anastasi. He taught us how to coach, how to be passionate about things. And, so I feel all those guys that came before that 2009 team had some impact in the weight room, teaching the younger kids what the expectation was. And then that was a magical season, obviously, and a lot of things have to go your way for that to happen. But a lot of great memories there.
How's coaching changed in the last 10 years?
Well, one great thing about our community is, and this goes for teaching too, we still have parental support in North Tonawanda. It's more of a blue-collar, middle-class town, and I think they support you more than in other places, more than some of your wealthier districts. So I mean, they always complain about coaching, I'm sure, up in the stands, but we never really get a lot of complaints about playing time and things of that nature. As far as coaching style, you could be a lot more authoritarian. Obviously, when you're younger and you don't have children, you might be a little bit stronger, like less forgiving of kids. But now the kids, you have to motivate them to work harder in the off season than you would have to, and that's one thing that we've come across. Our numbers, it fluctuates, and NTA, we're getting our football numbers back up. But I think with the CTE and things like that, people are more afraid to let their guys play. So we've had to overcome that. We've had to do a better job recruiting. And then just with all the technology now, the kids want to know. You used to be able to say, okay, line up here and run to this gap. Now you have to explain why, and we have the defense and the technique more like that. I think the kids are a little bit more, they want to know the why behind it.
What are your thoughts about a place like this, the Hall of Fame?
Amazing. I mean, these guys have been here for a long
Excuse me,
time.
man, I gotta fix you.
Great seeing you, Coach.
Take it easy.
All right, awesome.
Good
Thank
seeing
you.
you again. Thanks an awful lot.
You
Don't
won.
forget, get that Ramsey guy in here. He was one of the best guys I ever coached with.
I'm going to try.
Awesome.
He's slippery. He did, it's hard to get him and pin him down.
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame is great. I mean, when I first came here, I couldn't believe the spaghetti dinners for the kids, the history on the walls. We used to have post-game parties here, and they've been supportive. Yeah, it's just amazing, to be honest with you. And then they recognize all the great players from years past. And it was started by George Vetter, which is really cool. And the legacy has lived on through the hard work of these guys.